Well, welcome to the NBA All-Star Weekend. This is the time that sets all of us back. All these events we cannot celebrate. And this is not fans. It's not the fans. It's the entertainers. Those who have vowed to entertain us decided the best way to do that is to challenge people to fights. And I'm untouchable and try to touch me and all this craziness that they promote. Your job is to sell records and have people download your song. Now it's a statewide mess that every state they're going into is drunk. It breaks my heart. The Migos, the biggest artists in the world, they just did 1 billion streams for the culture too. 1 billion. Everybody wants to work with them. Now, how many fights? How many bar fights? Quavo over the All-Star weekend, police looking and question him over the brawl that happened in the bar. Then you got the Cardi B situation. Top artist in hip hop for female and males too. She topped the Billboard charts. First, person to do that without really any backup or anything like that as an individual artist. She don't even have an album out. She just did a song with Bruno Mars. Yet, what do we have? Gang fallouts and threats of violence. Those are your two main artists. She's dating one of them. Then it comes down to this, what's his name, Tekashi 69 or whatever his name is. He's got a hot song out that's kind of fading away now. But his only appeal right now is the fact that he calls out all these other rappers and he says all this crazy stuff. He's endorsed by another YouTube personality who embraces him not for his music, but just the foolery part of it. And it's sad, that this kid is just like, all right, this is what I got to do to get hot, and he's street. He don't really know what's going on in the business. And they don't know back down or take a grown-up approach or this and that. He don't know any better, basically. He should. And today, everybody's posting about him and this whole brawl he had at the airport at the LAX with some dudes that seemed like they was from Houston. So I'm like, two guys from Houston fighting 5 of his people at the airport. It's like, come on, man. When will this foolery stop? It's got to stop sooner or later because, one, you're damaging All-Star Weekend. The event was for everybody to come to have a good time and celebrate with the NBA All-Stars. And what's going to end up happening is somebody innocent going to get hurt, as always, in these events. And unfortunately, one of the artists might get hurt. And then they're gonna put all these restrictions as to people not being able to have performances and come out and promote their records or anything or have a good time because y'all don't know how to act. They've resorted us back to the fact of, look at them. They can't even behave when they're out in public. People don't know how to act. You got gang interferences in people's place of business and other people looking like, what are they even here for? Like, what's going on? Because they're unaware of what the nonsense that's been going on through social media. None of this has anything to do with music. None of this has anything to do with the actual reason you're there. which was to entertain the public. Now you're entertaining them with gunfights in a parking lot during a Super Bowl weekend. Then the NBA All-Star weekend comes up, there's more violence. So pretty soon, that's going to dry your money up. Because if you're a promoter, who in the world would promote something with his name in the flyer? All his money will dry up anywhere else around the state. Because why would you put this guy out in a place where other people could be harmed? You'll have to pay out of pocket because I'm quite sure you can't afford insurance for the hip hop event that's coming on. So you want to be in charge getting sued for everything that happens? I think not. But it's becoming this is what's happening. Same thing we saw with that other guy, extension cord guy. He was doing the same thing this 69 guy is doing. You know, they trying to get internet fame by doing nonsense and promoting all this different drug usage, and it's crazy. It's real crazy, and that's why I choose not to go out to these events. I choose it's better off to stay at home. I mean, they're providing you with nothing abroad, so why even try to do anything? Is travel out to go see these people? If you a fan of this guy, would you go to a concert with him, knowing that you might be in a fight, period, just to get out of there with your life if they don't start shooting? It's not even worth it. Just be like, I'll listen to the song in my car, or I don't need to go sing. And it's a shame because now this messes it up for the next person in line that just want to come and do music. Now they like we don't want to have any more hip hop in our place, period, no more. Because that's what they're gonna do. They ain't gonna say we don't want extension cord or Tekashi 69. They gonna say hip hop, period. So that put all y'all in a gumbo pot with everybody else. And it's unfair because you're not like that. But this is the fallout that happens from garbage and mess like this. They're looking at it, believe me. LA, that's all they talked about. And you think the police are gonna save you? No, they just there to make the arrest when it's over. Because believe me, after that airport fight, and even that was before they even went in the airport. They're on the property of the airport. So guess what? Police are involved to do an investigation. And where were the hip hop police? Waiting till it was over. So that's my thoughts on it. I appreciate you guys sending me the emails and want me to talk about it. But I have to talk logically because that's the only way I can talk. You know, I mean, I told you about this. This is why I don't really report on him because I'm like, I'm not just going to sit here and report his foolery. You know, so anyway, you got to have some music, bro. I'm out.